On behalf of the management, principal, staff, and students, I, Srinidhi, and I, Shansa, feel truly persuaded, blessed, and honored to wish all of you a grand evening and welcome all of you today for the annual day celebration 2022-23. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal Valley International School. In a short moment, the most dignified and honored chief guest, Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director, MIT Manipal University, Dr. Manjunath Patabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University. In addition with us, we have the distinguished manager, Welfare Trust, President, Sir Vimas Moran Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, Sir Syed Ibrahim, Secretary and Deputy Managing Trustee. Audience, get seated. Profoundly believes that we are all capable and responsible to do anything under the sun if we follow our true potential. Consistency is the mother of success, and it's not easy to always be consistent. But if one becomes consistent, he can create wonders. With this, I myself feel poised to introduce and anchor today's program. Greenwald International School is not just an educational institution, but with a vision that has never compromised to give everyone in school an identity. The ultimate aim of our school is to make students recognize their talent and wish to see everyone has achieved it. This formulated idea into deep consideration, the management, the principal, staff and students are here to celebrate the spirit of globalization. As we clearly know that we have to globalize ourselves in order to amalgamate with the rest of the world and become global citizen. Sunshine is a welcome thing that brings lots of brightness. And now we have a very special welcome speech by our assistant head girl, Niriksha of 2nd PUC.
The stage is all set to unfold a celebration of vision, a starburst of colors, joy and splendor. A very good evening to the treasured gathering, ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries, invited guests, parents, teachers and my dear fellow students. It gives me this occasion by heartily welcoming everyone present here. But before we unfold this extravaganza, let me take this opportunity and welcome our honored and renowned chief guest, Commander Dr. D. Anil Rana. A hearty welcome to you, sir. Sir, Commander Commander Dr. D. Anil Rana has over 30 years of experience in the industry and academics. Prior to his academic service, he served as a commander in the Indian Navy in various roles. He has a PhD in reliability engineering from IIT Mumbai and an MTech from IIT Delhi. Post his naval service, he served as an Associate Dean, Research and Professor, Mechanical Engineering in Fiji University, in Fiji Island for 5 years, followed by Dean Academics and Professor in Symbiosis and Open University, Pune. He was the Dean Faculty of Manufacturing Skills and Dean Academics in BSDU Jaipur before taking over as a Vice Chancellor of Oriental University, Indore in February 2021. We are ever honored and privileged to have a great academician like you, sir. Once again, a cordial welcome to you, sir. It's our privilege to extend a sincere welcome to Chief Guest Dr. Manjunatha Pattabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University. Sir has a rich experience in the field of physics. Sir did his PhD in 1988 at IIT Madras. He began his professional teaching experience as lecturer at Mangalore University since 1988, then a reader at Mangalore University since 1995, a visiting professor, CIE UNAM, Mexico, June 1999, June 2003, April. He is a research guide for MPhil and PhD students, principal investigator for the project Preparation and Characterization of Stable Island Films, funded by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. A co-investigator for the project Establishment of Center for Excellence in Radiation and Radiological Science, funded by the Board of Research in Nuclear Science, Department of Atomic Energy, Government of India Awards, Fellowship Recognition, invited to be the Visiting Associate of Inter-University Consortium for DAE Facilities, Indore during 1995 to 1999. Sir C.V. Raman Young Scientist Award by Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology, Government of Karnataka. MRSI Medal for 2014 by Material Research of Society of India Fellowship of Royal Society of Chemistry, FRSC, London 2018. Dr. Manjunatha Pattabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University, has so many achievements and titles and versatile person. We are ever pleased to extend a gracious welcome to President Dr. Hassan, Shiru Welfare Trust, a man who has contributed much for the progress of Green Valley International School. We would also like to extend amiable welcome to Sir Mohammed Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, Shiru Welfare Trust. It's a privilege to extend a warm welcome to a man who has contributed immensely to take this institution to the pinnacle of success. It's a great pleasure to welcome the Secretary and Deputy Managing Trustee, Syed Ibrahim. It's a privilege to have you with us, sir. We are ever grateful for your contribution in motivating and inspiring us. A sincere welcome to dignitaries of the management and other guests who have taken time to be present here for this august gathering. A sincere and a warm welcome to the Principal Dr. John Matthew, a man of distinct insight, a fountainhead of illuminating ideas, and an ideal of knowledge and experience. An affable welcome to you, sir. A genial welcome to the Chief Coordinator, Meena Ma'am, teachers, and to you, dear students. This day is yours to showcase your talent. Parents are the world to children. Not to overlook that, we are here joined by the wonderful parents who have raised the best student the school possesses with immense admiration and affection. We welcome all the parents who made the efforts to join the ceremony. Thank you, one and all.
Now it's time for a very special. Now it's time for a very special welcome song by our boys and girls of grades 6, 7 and 8 who form the choir of the school. All of us will agree that music is a spiritual transaction between heaven and earth. Let us commence our celebration by invoking the blessings of the Almighty with students singing a special song. Morning has broken like the first morning. Our spellbinding choir is all set to enchant the audience.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the red garden, sprung in completeness where his feet has. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, for number one night, evening so clear. Praise within nation, praise everyone, God's recreation on the new day. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for them screaming, fresh from the world.
Thank you, students, for the harmonious and melodious singing.
Every child is unique. Love and together make this world a spectacular place. Shirur International School is a happy school. Here all students are facilitated to the best version of themselves. The quality syndrome leads to the self-actualization of a student's talent and allow them to bloom with a ballistic, rigorous and global education, and for them to exist in a dynamic, ever-evolving world.
I quote in the door of Doris Humphrey. The dance The dancer believes that his art has something to say which cannot be expressed in words or in any other way than by dancing. We now have a very colorful inaugural dance, semi-classical. We will now witness our graceful movements with expression and speed, and not to forget the beats of music and their colorful attire. Our dancers are all set to enchant the audience.
मेरे ढोल ना सुन मेरे प्यार की धुन मेरे ढोल ना सुन मेरे ढोल ना सुन मेरे प्यार की धुन मेरे ढोल ना सुन मेरी चाहते तो फिजा में बहेंगी जिंदा रहेंगी होके फना मेरे ढोल ना सुन मेरे प्यार की धुन मेरे ढोल ना साथी रे मर के भी तुझको चाहेगा दिल तुझे ही बेचैनियों में आएगा दिल साथी रे मर के भी तुझको चाहेगा दिल तुझे ही बेचैनियों में आएगा दिल मेरे गीतों के साए में तेरी राहतों की खुशबू है तेरे बगैर क्या जीना मेरे रोम रोम में तू है मेरी चूड़ियों की खन खन से तेरी सदाएं आती है ये दूरियां हमेशा ही नजदीक हम बुलाती है ओ पिया
सानिधा निधमा मगसनि धनि सगमा मगसनि धनि सगम मगसनि धनि सगम ग म ग सनि ध मग मदनि सनि ध मग मदनि सा नि ध नि धनि स धनि स धनि स धनि स मदनि 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 धनि स धनि स धनि स मदनि 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 स मदनि स मदनि स मदनि स सनि ध म सनि ध म सनि ध म सनि ध म म ग ग स सनि नि स सनि नि ध ध नि नि स सनि नि ध ध म म ग ग स सनि नि ध ध धनि स स स नि ध स स स म ध स स स नि स नि स नि स नि स धनि 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 प ध प ध प ध प ध ग म प ध नि नि स pani ni sa pani ni sa
pani ni sa pani ni sa pani ni sa pani ni sa
gama pada ni da pada ni da pada ni sa
gama pada ni da pada ni da pada ni sa
gama pada ni da pada pada gama gari sa ni sa gama ga sa gama pada pada ni sa
gama pada ni da pada pama gama gari sa ni sa gama ga sa gama pada pada ni sa
ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa ni sa
thani 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 thani
gama pada ni da pama gama pada ni da pama
gama pama gama gari sa re sa ni sa
pada ni ni sa gama ga
sa ga gama pada ni da
ni sa ga sa ni da pama gama pada ni sa ni da pama gama gari sa ni sa gama pada ni sa ni da pama gama gari sa ni sa gama pada ni sa ni da pama gama gari sa ni da ni sa sa ga ni sa sa ga mama sa sa ga mama da ga mama da ni mama da ni sa da ni sa sa ga
मेरे ढोल ना सुन मेरे प्यार की धुन मेरे ढोल ना
What a beautiful performance. Incredible. I am spellbound. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you for such an amazing performance. Everyone, please give them a huge round of applause because they deserve it. Honorable dignitaries and the most valued parents, the broad sun is sinking down in its tranquility. The glittering stars late in the evening announces the arrival of a great evening.
It's wonderful to see you all waiting to have a glimpse of our tiny toads playfully perform today. Students from lower kindergarten will perform now. This is a song we dedicated to nature, and it's Mamma Mia, here we go again. Just like every flower blossoming, so are they.
cheated by you since I drove away. So I made up my mind.
Thank you, students. That was an amazing performance. Audience, please give them a huge round of applause.
How long can you hold your breath? It's a blend of flowing acrobatic movements and memory of season. We can consider it a summer or rainy season with a blend of acrobatic movements. And now we have a very special spectacular dance performance by our upper kindergarten, Lollipop Lollipop. Here they come with their beautiful umbrellas, all set to perform for us.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Call my baby lollipop, tell you why. His kiss is sweeter than an apple pie. And when he does his shake and rock and dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Sweeter than candy on a stick, huckleberry, chimriola. If you had a choice, it'd be your pick. The lollipop is mine. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Crazy way he fills me, tell you why. Just like a lightning from the sky. He loves to kiss me till I can see straight. Gee, my lollipop is great. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh, eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh, eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah. When you finally let go and you say that solo, 'cause you listen to that music, sing it oh,
That was a mind-blowing performance. Thank you for such a beautiful performance. They deserve appreciation. Please give them a huge round of applause.
And now for nature's fury and how these three primary colors play an important role in nature. The natural primary color that the Mother Earth produces. And now we have a small skit by grade 1, 2 and 3 students.
Children should speak loudly itself.
I'm bright, the mighty sun rising over horizon. The first color that nature feels as it awakens. I'm the color of life. I give life to planet Earth. I bring life. Yes, don't you agree? I must be the king. I am gold, Sona, bright and golden man, such as over the planet for me. And I am the crown that sits on the edge of royalty. Even you love me. Say yes, don't you? I am love. I am prosperity. I am wealth. I am the queen of the world. I am Neptune, the life force. I create cores of raindrops, the clouds, the seas, and the rivers. Without me, there will be no life on earth. Oh, sun, what could you be shining down if man, animals, fish, plants don't have me to nurture them? Yes, crown me king. I must be the king. Oh, you will have a riot, but I will show them. There is no doubt that all three of you are most essential and therefore the primary colors. But look at nature closely. Have you only seen three colors in nature? No, we see many colors. That's because Mother Nature is very clever. She takes the three primary colors and mixes to make thousands of hues. Then we are not important. You are all important. But if there were only three colors in planet Earth, think how boring life will be. Your quarrel is to prove who is superior. But nature right is the creation of the most magical diversity of colors. Can you show us how to all exist in peace and harmony? Sure, hold on. Let's travel to a 21st century to a lovely school named Green Valley International School, Shirur. Then everyone would have learned about colors and colors
Thank you, students, for the wonderful message. That was really a great message. The time machine was truly innovative and groundbreaking. Audience, do give them a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to hold your breath. Here comes our grade 2 students. To showcase their extra energy to perform on the song of Ik Pal Ka Jeena and Dil Na Diya. Over to them.
You are making so many mistakes today.
Thank you, boys and girls. Indeed, that was an amazing and lovely performance.
Do you like going to school, sports, club, activities at every single turn, and so much to do? Study and learn. Our favorite teachers are friendly and kind. So now we have a very spectacular dance performance by our grade 1 students, Sorry, and Do Machale, all set to perform for us.
बच्चों चलो पढ़ाई शुरू करो। पढ़ाई करना है और फिर खाना भी तो खाना है। अगर आप पढ़ाई नहीं करोगे तो मम्मी आपसे बात नहीं करेगी।
ले जा थोड़ा बर्फ पे किसले भेजा सॉरी ले जा माफी दे जा हमको फ्री 1 2 3 सॉरी पकड़े ये दोनों मान क्या सॉरी बच्चे की लागे जान क्या सॉरी महंगी है एक मुस्कान क्या सॉरी बच्चे की लागे जान क्या
That was indeed a lovely performance. The pretty costumes and the fantastic colors were breathtaking and incredible. How captivating. The tone of music is still entertaining. That was an outstanding performance.
Excellence Awards 11. Mamta, she's got only
May I now invite our principal, Dr. John Matthew, on stage to present the school report.
Distinguished Chief Guest, Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director MIT Manipal, Chief Guest Professor Manjunath Patabi, Dean of Faculty Science and Technology, Chairman Department of Material Science, University of Mangalore, the President of Shidur Welfare Trust, distinguished members of the management, parents, staff, and my dear students. A very good evening to all of you. Let me, on behalf of Green Valley International School and PU College, welcome you all to our 22nd annual day and unfold the commendable performance of Green Valley during the last academic year. At Green Valley, learning is a joyful experience, and we pursue the ideal of enhancing knowledge in a congenial atmosphere, leading the way to a better future and setting new standards in the field of education. Today, in this very brief report, let me take you to a cursory glimpse of some of the major achievements and programs and initiatives at our school. School enrollment for this year had been 1,277, and of which 795 boys and 482 girls. And it talks volumes of the trust you, dear parents and public, have put in our quality of education imparted at Green Valley International School. Syllabus followed as is non-ICSE for secondary and pre-university for senior secondary. We have retained 100% pass results, and in the ICSE exams, out of 75 students enrolled, 74 of them secured high first classes and distinctions. Master Sanjit K.S. was the topper. In PU exams, out of the 58 students, 33 got high first classes and 18 distinctions. Ms. Umair Faida Mamdou and Mr. Srajan S. were the toppers. We are proud to inform you that Green Valley School has been handpicked by the ICSE board, Delhi, as a marking center from amongst scores of schools in this country. And Mrs. Wilhelmina had been inducted as a coordinating examiner for English language and a trainer for capacity building by the CISC Delhi from this year. The school maintains a prefectorial system where prefects are selected based on their leadership qualities, academic performance, discipline, engagement in extra and co-curricular activities, and their leadership potential. The active involvement of prefects in curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular activities is well appreciated. The school actively involves in various activities and programs spread around the year in a traditional house system known best for the boarding schools of yore. The school houses, the Diamond, Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, participate in more than 5,100 activities, including tournaments, competitions, celebrations, and marking of major days in the college and the school. A science annual exhibition, environmental activities, investiture ceremony, health awareness programs, festivals, celebrations, athletic and games tournaments, etc. were some of the major landmark events. In addition, there was Taluk and district level PU football tournament held in Green Valley, and the Green Valley emerged as the champions at Taluk level and district level, qualifying and competing at state level. International projects under ISA and Global Pen Pal School activities, Duke of Edinburgh scheme, etc., and including programs on adventure awareness, health awareness, cyber safety, etc., were some highlights of the programs of this year. Internationalism in school is an essential ingredient at Green Valley, and several accreditation schemes that recognizes and celebrates exemplary practices in schools have been followed at Green Valley, and it is proud to have accomplished the International School Award since 2015 till now. Let me thank the ISA coordinator for the British Council and all teachers and students who participate in these programs. We are also happy to note that our chief coordinator continues to be an ambassador for British Council activities in India. Green Valley National School and PU College is also licensed by the Duke of Edinburgh International Award Association to engage young people in our school community. As a youth engaging society, we promote youth development, bringing about positive change in our students to achieve bronze, silver, and gold awards by undertaking adventure activities, service activities, learning new skills, and physical and recreational activities. And we are very happy to inform you that around 140 students from our school have already been awarded this year, this academic year. And happy to note that this academic year saw that the school has been specially awarded for putting in 2,860 hours of voluntary work by our students. And our coordinator and the school had been awarded in a function at Delhi International Center by the former Army Chief, General Manoj Kumar Naravane, in a special awarding ceremony. We are happy to note that the school and college have achieved a breakthrough in infrastructure development as well. A mini Olympic-sized swimming pool has been commissioned at the school. We thank our Honorable President, Dr. Said Hassan, for donating this pool. An ultra-modern computer lab with all facilities have been commissioned this year, and we are thankful to our Vice President and Treasurer, Mr. Mohammad Yahya Kiasi Miran, for donating the same. Shidur Welfare Trust and its managing trustee, Mohammad Miran, and his team deserves praise in investing the entire budget for the benefit of our students and the development of academic infrastructural and qualitative needs of the school and college. a fully air-conditioned library, a tinkering lab as a technology lab, fully equipped kindergarten, and all upgraded laboratories had been all upgraded to the optimum standards. We are also happy to inform that Green Valley International School will be one of the first centers in Dashina Kannada and Uttar Kannada districts, and in this region, and in Karnataka, I should say, to be upgraded as an ISC school from next academic year, heralding new opportunities and equivalents for our students to follow any international or national curriculum. Dear parents, we are indebted to you for the interest you have shown through active participation in the school. My heartfelt gratitude and sincere thanks are also due to the management, all our loyal teachers for working tirelessly and sincerely. I would urge all my dear students and teachers and parents to work hard, hand in hand, to realize our dreams, to make this world a better place through quality education. May the Almighty shower His choicest blessing upon Green Valley International School, our students, and its faculty. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You are always a source of inspiration. And now for the most prestigious moment, the prize distribution. Be it a jewel or the toy, the prize gives the joy, but the striving to win the prize. May I now call upon stage Sir Syed Ibrahim, Secretary and Deputy Managing Trustee, Shirur Welfare Trust, to honor the students.
General Proficiency for the year 22-23. Pratvik C. Pujari, LKGA. Uttara Udaya, LKGB. Ashaz Ahmed, LKGC. Huda, UKGA. Abdul Aram Ahmed, UKGB. Nashwa Zahid Qazi, First A. Dhanvit, First B. Sifwa Mamdu, First C. Yaksha U. Hegde, Second A. Adrika Vijay Kumar, Second B.
Thank you, sir. May I now call upon stage Sir Mohammad Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, Shirur Welfare Trust, to award the students.
Shreya V. Bhatt, Second C. Sanvi Adiga, Third A. Viharika, Third B. Niyati Naik, Third C. Mehnaz, 4th A. Atharva B, 4th B. Mohammad Ahir Maulana, 4th C. Patricio Rodriguez, 5th A. Yashna U. Hegde, 5th B. Zoha Zaid Qazi, 5th C.
Thank you, sir. It's an honor and pride to invite on stage Dr. Syed Hassan, President Shiru Welfare Trust, to honor the students.
Mandira, 6th A. Charitraya, 6th B. Pratik Prabhu, 7th A. Sanidhi Yash Shetty, 7th B. Ajay Kumar B, 7th C. Shaza, 8th A. Nahur C. Bilawa, 8B. Nandan Naik, 8C. Sanjana, 9th A. K. Sujata Kini, 9th B. Kanik Rodriguez, 9th C. Kamar Kashim ji, 1st PUC Science. Fatimat Afia, 1st PUC Commerce.
Thank you, sir. And now for another glamorous and alluring moment. It's the awarding of Excellence Awards. With gratitude and gratefulness, let me thank Sir Mohammad Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, Shiru Welfare Trust, for being so generous and gifting the students for special awards. A heartfelt thanks to you, sir. May I now invite on stage Dr. Manjunatha Patabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University, to award the students. Best Student in Co-Curricular Activities for the year 2022-23. Sanjana G. Naik, Grade 10. Niriksha Rajesh, PUC 2nd, Science. Best Student in Sports for the year 2022-23. Momin Mohammad Ihab, Grade 10. Sihan Raja, PUC 2nd, Commerce.
Best Disciplined Student for the year 2022-23. Ifza Sheikh, Grade 10. Mafaz Ahmed, PUC 2nd, Commerce. Best Student in Academics Top for the year, Neha Kamath, Grade 10th. Kamar Kashimji, PUC 2nd, Science. Fatimat Afia, PUC 2nd, Commerce. Best All-Round Student 2022-23. BV Chinmay, Grade 10th. Hassan Sharif Shabandri, PUC 2nd, Commerce.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Dr. Manjunath Pachabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University, to address the gathering.
Respected Chief Guest, Commander Dr. Rana, the distinguished office bearers of Shirur Welfare Trust, the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, the respected principal, Dr. John Matthew, the respected teachers, my beloved students and their parents. I have one or two questions to the students. I may not be able to see your response. Nevertheless, I'll ask you a question. Do you enjoy your childhood and school? Okay, I hear some yes. I guess it is yes for all. You need to enjoy your childhood as well as the school. Once I asked my neighbor, one toddler, do you like the school when she started going to the school? She said, I like the school very much, but the teacher shouldn't have been there. So, I have a word to the teachers. Please make the students feel that your presence also is enjoyable. I know you have a greater responsibility because you have to discipline the children. Because as parents, we have found it is very difficult even to discipline one or two kids at home. So you need to do that in good numbers, maybe 30, 40 or 50 in the class. Parents, please note, this is very, very difficult. We have to give a big applause to the teachers, even to make the children come on stage, to make them stand on the stage. How much effort goes into that, of course, only those who do that understand. We being in higher education may not appreciate that full, but as a parent, I have seen how these small children, toddlers, are brought to the stage by their respective teachers. So, anyway, the children, I have one more question to you. Do you want to be successful in life? Yes, definitely all of you want to be successful in life. That is why you have come to this school. And many of you have shown your success in the classes, in your grades, in extracurricular activities, in sports, in various activities. But then, it is also responsibility of the parents to make the children also to be prepared for failures. It is one thing I feel, because most of us, particularly our generation, my generation, parents have failed in many cases, including me, I should say, because sometimes I felt I should have prepared my children for failures. Because we are very happy when the children are successful. When my son was very first throughout his class, and he came first in CET examination, in medical examinations, and Karnataka CET, and of course he didn't take medicine, he went to engineering in NITK. But then I was very proud, very happy. Then after his engineering in NITK, he got admission for PhD in one of the prestigious universities in the US with full scholarship, and that is University of California at Berkeley. I was again very happy. But then, after a couple of years, he said he's having some health problem. When he is having some health problem, there were various tests were conducted in the US suspecting cancer, and initial suspicion was IBS, irritating bowel syndrome. Then after 3 months of test, then it was finally concluded that it is IBS, which is psychosomatic, which comes because of the stress. So when he came here, I took him to our yoga department. I made him practice yoga for a week. Then he became somewhat okay. Then with some Ayurvedic medication, he became all right, because in allopathy, there is no medicine for that. Now he is fine, but then even now I'm afraid that he is afraid of the failure, because so far he has not experienced any failures in life. Because that is most important. You see any successful people, they all have experienced or tasted failures. Tasting failure, experiencing failure, then getting up, facing that, that is what is the first requirement of success. And then, once this is there, the children, for success, what you need to have is some passion in your life. If you have some passion, then if you pursue that, if you simply have passion and it becomes only a dream, if you pursue the passion, then it becomes success. You have to pursue your passion, and we have so many examples, and I cannot say many, but then, of course, because of time, I cannot give you more number of examples. I can give you one example. One of my friends, he is a distinguished professor at MIT Boston. He should have got Nobel Prize. It is not my saying. It is the saying of various people who are working in the field. During COVID, again, he got a fantastic result. When he sent me a mail, I asked him, can we expect something big, that is the Nobel Prize? He said, can't say. But if some good students join me, and then if it is pursued a little more, there is a possibility. And he is 70. He studied in a local Kannada medium school in Coorg, in Karnataka, and he studied in a government college in Madikeri, MSc from Mysore University, and PhD from IIT Madras, my guide's first PhD student. And why I'm saying that is, anybody, any student coming from any background can achieve that kind of status, that kind of success. And what is his contribution? And because of his contribution to a field called as spintronics, today we have the computer memories. We are talking in terms of terabytes. Just when I joined as a teacher in 1988, the hard disk of a desktop computer was 20 MB, megabytes, and a terabyte is 1,000 times more than that. Gigabytes, terabytes is that is 1,000 times, that is 1 million times, 10 lakh times bigger than a megabyte. And we are now talking in terms of terabytes, and that was possible because of the contributions of Jagadish Mudera and Miyazaki from Japan. These are the contributors for that. That is why it is said they should get the Nobel Prize, because when the memory went from megabytes to gigabytes, that was possible because of the contributions by Fort and Greenberg, two scientists And that is because of a contribution, and Jagdish Modera and Miyazaki's work took it further. And that is what is success means. Then, to get success, you need to be disciplined, and that is why the teachers are there, and teachers have to do their work to discipline the children, and the parents should not interfere when the teachers discipline the children. Because these days, particularly my generation and the next generation, if the teacher scolds the children to discipline the child, then the parents feel bad, parents feel hurt. And that shouldn't happen, because teachers are doing that with good intention, so that the discipline is very, very important. I'll just tell you a small story. There was a boy who completed his graduation, and he was very much annoyed with his parents, particularly his father, because father used to discipline him in everything. If he is getting out of the room, he says, switch off when you leave the room. If the tap is running, he says, close the tap, don't waste the water. And then he went for an interview, and that day, when he was going for the interview, he decided that today, if I get the job, tomorrow I am going to go out of this house, so that is a revolt against my father. So when he went for the interview, when he saw so many kids, so many candidates for the post, there was only one post, he thought that he may not be selected because there were so many candidates, many of them may be more qualified than him. But however, when he was entering the campus, he saw some water was leaking in a tap, he went and closed that one. And then when he was sitting there, all the candidates were sitting in one corner of the room, there were fan was running, the light was on, so he went and switched off that. So when he entered the interview room, they didn't ask him any question, they said, you are selected, come and join from next week. Then he asked them, why did you select me? You are not asking me any question. Then they said, there are CCTV cameras, your attitude is good. In attitude towards life is good, you are disciplined, so you will be an asset to our institution. So we don't have to see your qualifications are good enough. And this is what is required, and that is that skills come with discipline. And one of my friends who has been a successful manager in Gulf, he always said he has interviewed hundreds and thousands of students from India, and he says, I never looked into their grade cards. I just asked them a few questions in 5 minutes, and I can decide whether they are good enough for my company or not. So this is what it is. Then what is required for the student is there are only two things I normally believe: the punctuality and honesty. These are the two things. If you look at the countries which have advanced from devastated conditions like Germany and Japan, these are the people who have that two qualities in them, and that is what I believe is very, very important as a society, as a country, as ours. And I believe my colleague, Commander Rana, will definitely believe, being trained in the armed forces, he believes the importance of these two things, the discipline and the punctuality. And as far as the intelligence is concerned, any student can be intelligent. There is no student who is dull, except for those unfortunate, a few who have been having learning disabilities, and that of course by birth. And all others, I like to say one brief experience. When I taught in Mexico for 1 year, my job was mainly the research in solar cells and hydrogen fuels. And of course, I was forced to teach because there was one student who was doing his master's, coming from a very, very poor background. He was almost an orphan, and he had grown up by selling beer on the beaches of Acapulco, where a lot of foreigners come. And then somehow he became a graduate. Then he was teaching in a school. Then he was a taxi driver. Somehow he was surviving, and he came for masters. People used to call him burro, that means in Spanish, donkey. That means they are telling that he's dull, he don't understand anything. Many of the teachers used to tell. In one of the important courses, that is 8 credit course on semiconductors, he had failed twice. He had an option as per their rules that third time he can choose his teacher. So he came and asked me, Dr. Patabi, can you teach me this? Then I said, see, I don't understand or I cannot speak much of Spanish. You don't understand English, so it is difficult for me. Go and ask others. And then, after asking everybody, then he came because I was the only person who was not teaching any course this semester. Then I told him a few conditions. One of the conditions is that get me a couple of textbooks in English, which he could not. Then I told him, for one semester, you restrict your activities with his novia, that is girlfriend, and the football. Not that you completely stop it, but your teaching you continue. And at the end of that semester, you would believe that he got a grade of 8. I gave him 84, because pass mark was 6. I gave him 84, so grade is 8. I could have given him 9 also, but I was slightly afraid that everybody used to call him donkey. So how did he get this much? So they would suspect me. But in a tougher course next, that was also a third time he was taking, and the teacher is extremely tough, and there he got 9, and then he told me that after I left, he told my friend that Dr. Patabi taught me how to study. I was very, very happy, and only one student in the class, and that was my best teaching experience ever in these 35 years. So what does it show? Why I'm telling that is, anybody is intelligent. Only thing is that you are not channelizing your energies, or you are not focusing into the studies. So that is possible. Every child is capable of becoming excellent student. So this is one thing. And as far as the honesty, I have a small anecdote to share with you, that is of Dr. C.V. Raman. All of you know that Dr. C.V. Raman, the first recipient of the Nobel Prize in India for science. And Dr. C.V. Raman, after he joined Indian Institute of Science, after leaving Indian Institute of Science, he started his own institute, that is Raman Research Institute. So there he was recruiting the young research students. So he interviewed some students one day, and one student, he didn't do well in physics. So he scolded him, you don't know any physics, please get out of this campus. As soon as take your travel allowance and get out. So after he completed that day's interview, when he was coming out, he saw this boy still hanging around there. He again shouted at him, I told you that you don't know any physics, why are you hanging around here? You will not be selected, please go. Then he said, sir, I know, I went off this campus, I reached the bus stand. He is from Chennai. I reached the bus stand in Bangalore, but then when I counted the travel money given to me, I found that some 4 rupees, 10 rupees or something, some money is extra given to me. I came to repay that. I see that the accountant is not here. Someone told me that he has gone for tea. He will come back. After that, I will return. So Raman told him, wonderful, you are an honest person. I can teach you physics. Honesty cannot be taught. So come and meet me tomorrow. I will give you the appointment order. So this is again told in social media and by an eminent person, Professor Gururaj Karjagi, but with a small error in that. Professor Gururaj Karjagi says this candidate is none other than Professor S. Chandrasekhar, the Nobel laureate for astrophysics, and it is not true because S. Chandrasekhar happens to be Professor C.V. Raman's nephew, and Professor S. Chandrasekhar didn't want to be under the shadow of his eminent and already established uncle, so he chose astrophysics rather than solid-state physics or other kinds of physics. So it is a person who now retired, a scientist, and lives in Chennai. He had written during Raman centenary in the letters to the editor in Hindu, which I happened to read, I think maybe somewhere in 90s. So honesty, punctuality, and determination, hard work, all these are very, very important. And except for the punctuality, I gave examples, brief examples in the short time. But for punctuality, let me narrate one incident. All of you have heard of Field Marshal K.M. Karyappa. I am a great admirer of him. I have been patted twice by him. Once when I was a student and I was not in uniform. Another time I was in NCC uniform, and I had the honor of giving the quarter guard salute to him. So, FM K.M. Karyappa, when our former Chief Minister Ramakrishna Hegde visited him. So his secretary had taken time at 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. So as usual, General Karyappa is ready at 2 o'clock with his doors open. And after 20 minutes, the Chief Minister arrives. As soon as his motorcade arrives, General Karyappa got up, went and closed the door, stood near the window giggling. And Ramakrishna Hegde, the Chief Minister, was pleading him, please open the door, let me come in, because otherwise it will become a big news in the press. So after 20 minutes, he opened the door, he told him, you have made me wait for 20 minutes, I made you wait for 20 minutes, now it's even. So this is what General Karyappa is, that's what the army or the forces tells us, and I am the one who strongly believe every kid of this country should have 1 or 2 years of at least armed forces training, at least to teach them the sense of time and the integrity, honesty, etc. With these few words, I thank the principal, Dr. John Matthew, and the management for giving me this opportunity to address the students and the parents and the teachers, and with a request to the teachers as well as parents, please prepare the children for failures also. Let them be successful, let them also taste a bit of failure, then it will be fine. Because most often what we do, I have done this to my children when we are playing chess or carom or something like that when the children are small. We make them win all the time. At least sometime we should win and make them lose so that they know the value of failure also. That is what is the spirit of sports, and that is what is generally taught in schools. In our days, when we were kids, that was never, failure was never considered as something, bad. So with these few words, thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity. All the best to all the children. Thank you again.
Thought-provoking and well-delivered. So thank you for being so generous with your time. Thank you, sir. And now for most magnificent moment, it's the awarding of board exam toppers for the year 2021-22. A well-known figure, Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director, MIT Manipal University. I'm very much delighted to invite our chief guest, a man of principle, a symbol of honesty. I request him to kindly come to the dais. I welcome him on behalf of everyone here.
Excellence Award in Public Exam, Grade 10 ICSE 2022, Sanjit K.S. Excellence Award in Public Exam, 2nd PUC Science 2022, Umer Ufeda Mamdu. Excellence Award in Public Exam, 2nd PUC Commerce 2022, Shrajan S.
Thank you, sir. I now request our honorable chief guest, Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director, MIT Manipal University, to address the gathering and to give his valuable inputs to our children who are aspiring to be like him.
A very good evening to all those who are present here today. Dr. Syed Hassan, Mr. Ibrahim, Mr. Miran Sahib, the principal, Dr. John Matthew, the delegates who are sitting in front of us here today. Dear students, the proud parents, staff, both teaching and non-teaching. It gives me great pleasure to be present here today on the 22nd annual day of the Green Valley International School. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate the principal for apprising us about the fantastic performance of the school over the year, both academically as well as in the extracurricular activity. At the same time, I would like to congratulate all the students who put such a magnificent show on the stage and especially those adorable tiny tots who were dancing on the stage. They did an amazing job. I would also like to congratulate the teachers who must have put a great effort in making them dance over here. Because I remember my son was small, he was very mischievous, and he could never dance. He's grown up now, still can't dance. In fact, we had a nickname for him, we used to call him Sunil Shetty, because he can dance too. So, but yes, the show was amazing, we really enjoyed it. I'm very happy to be here. This is a fantastic institution. I think these students are very fortunate to be here. And I can see a lot of smiles, a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm in the students, all of them happy in this school. That speaks a lot about how you are running this school, sir. Thank you so much for calling me here. There are a lot of things that I wanted to say, but I want to keep it short. I know the patience of students particularly is very short, but I'd like to tell them that they are living in a very amazing time, an amazing era. When we were small, there were not many opportunities for us. But the students have a lot of opportunities today. Whether it is in the field of science, technology, hospitality, business, arts, literature, whatever. You can now find excellence everywhere. It's only you have to decide what your interests, where your interests lie. And India is rising. It's rising economically, it is rising globally, it is rising in terms of science and technology. Who would have thought that when COVID strikes, India would come at the top in the field of biotechnology? We would have our own vaccine, not only mass producing, but also developing. It was such a great achievement, I would say, to produce 2 billion vaccine and see the largest kind of a population being inoculated with that particular vaccine in record time. In the field of science and technology, again, when we talk about information technology, I'd like to tell you one short story. I think the students would like to hear this little interestingly. When we were young in the 90s, India was running into a major catastrophe. We had problem with foreign exchange. Those days, there was this few people, one of them from the NASCOM Foundation, who wanted to export software. That was the time when we did not know what a software was. So this man, Harish Mehta, he came out with this idea. Those days, we didn't have a hard drive or pen drive. We used to have floppy disk, 64 KB, those big ones. So when he was exporting, in a customs, you need to fill up a form. So he filled up this form, and the custom officer says, in the form it is written, whatever you want to export, you have to provide a sample. Now, this man is telling software cannot be sample, you can't see it. And the custom officer says, I don't know about that. You need to provide a sample, otherwise I'm not allowing this. So he took that floppy disk, he stapled with that form, and he gave it. For the next 10 years, he was doing this. This was the 90s. Now, in the 2022, I don't know if you are aware, the kind of revenue we have earned by exporting software and from services is more than the revenue earned by Saudi Arabia by exporting oil. So that is the kind of advancement we have seen in India in the past 3 decades only. When we talk about any other field, we talk of AI, ML, that is the cognitive technology. Again, we are doing amazingly well. Many industries are now coming here in India. They are talking to IITs, they are talking to MIT Manipal, they are talking to various institutions because they want to set up the industry here. And they tell us that you have knowledge now. The same industries were earlier coming for cheap labor force are now coming for our expertise. That is the kind of an amazing development that has happened. Talk about nanotechnology again. This is again another field where India is fast moving ahead. We're at the world number 3, and it's only about matter of time where we reach the number 1 position. So there are amazing times. We are developing our own aircraft carrier. I don't know if you are aware, INS Vikrant was launched some time ago from Kochi. We have our own supersonic cruise missiles, the BrahMos, being launched from air, land, as well as the sea. We have our own technology to provide the nuclear submarine. I was part of the first nuclear submarine project called Arihant, so I'm very proud of it. So there are a lot of developments happening There are a lot of opportunities, but at the same time, there are certain challenges for the young students, and they must keep this in mind. Dr. Patabi has already covered about honesty, determination, hard work, but there is also a requirement about values and ethics. And that is something where both the school as well as the homes can pay a big contribution. I remember walking into my first commanding officer's cabin, and there on the board, he had written, "It is better," he says, "rather fail with honor than succeed by fraud." It passed a very simple message. You can cheat everybody else, but you can't cheat yourself. Let me tell you this, if you follow the principles of ethics, in the long term, you will find that it is beneficial. Short-term gains, of course, you can get by lying or cheating, but in the long term, it is the ethics and the values and the principle which are going to hold you good and going to be advantageous for you. That is one. Second biggest challenge for, again, the youngsters. They must understand we had a small play. It's about the environment, the climate change challenge. This today is a question of our own survival on this planet. There is a lot that we can do. I think the youngsters need to carry this message home and to their friends. We at MIT Manipal are doing amazingly well in this field. We have banned all plastics. We are doing the hydrogen generation projects. We have got solar panels. We have got seawater and the salt water and the freshwater treatment plants in MIT Manipal. We are telling our students about the environment conservation and preservation, and there are more than 5,000 trees being planted inside the campus. When you come there, it was a barren land once upon a time. Now it's a green place. So there is a lot that we need to do. There is a lot that the students can do. I hope this message gets to you loud and clear. Thank you for calling me here and giving me this opportunity, Principal Sir. Thank you. Jai Hind.
You have been a great part of this program, and we are so happy to have you here. Thanks for being such a great speaker. We are so grateful that you gave it your all. Thank you, sir. A wonderful moment, a grand moment, a very prestigious moment every student is waiting for. It's none other than the overall champions. I'm very much overjoyed and elated to invite our chief guest on stage, Honorable Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director, MIT, Manipal, and Dr. Manjunatha Pattabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University, to award the students.
Champion houses for the year 2022-23. May I now request the house captains from the respective houses to come on stage and receive the trophies. Best house in sports for the year 2022-23. Ruby House. Best house in co-curricular activities for the year 2022-23. Sapphire House. Best house in academics for the year 2022-23. Ruby House. Overall champion house of the year 2022-23. Ruby House.
Thank you, sirs. I am deemed with great privilege to welcome on stage the Managing Trustee, Sir Mohammad Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, Shirur Welfare Trust, to address the gathering and to share his valuable advice.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I wish all of you a very bright evening and a great evening. I start my few words remembering the Almighty God to have His blessing on all of us. You know, as far as the subject regarding the education is concerned, so much has already been said by our chief guest, Commander Anil Rana, and our Professor Dr. Manjunath, and our principal, and they are the right people to convey the message regarding education, and they have done that. Hope you will take it for granted. As far as I'm concerned, I'm something like a layman like you. I don't have so much to tell you about, but one thing I want to tell the senior students particularly, you have already reached a level where you can think of your future, and that is the future for success. This is a time for you to make a proper decision which can take you all the way up to your life, up to the end of your life. So make a proper decision, taking into confidence your parents and the teachers and those who have taken for granted as your models, role models. One more thing I want to say in this connection, at this moment is, I want to take you back to 5 years ago, where we were so unfortunate to lose our beloved managing trustee, late Syed Abdul Qadir Sahib. Allahumma ighfir lahu wa rahmahu wa afiyafu anhu wa adkhilhu jannata ya Rabbal Alameen. He has given his life to this school, and because of his efforts, the school is what it is today. After his death, our beloved President, Dr. Hassan Sahib, has kept us united, and he has given me so much support to lead the management of the school, and that is why we have been going ahead with full success. One more thing I want to tell you, that we are so fortunate to have a dedicated couple, the Professor Dr. John Matthew, who is working here 24/7, and in the last few years, you might have seen where this school has gone up to. This is, at this moment, a landmark educational institution right from Karwar to Mangalore. You might have been hearing so much about this school from your friends and the people whom you know, but really sitting thousands of miles away from here in Dubai, we are hearing so much about this school. It is all because of the team headed by the team of all the staff headed by Dr. John Matthew, for which we are so much grateful to him. With these few words, I want to end my speech here. Hope, you have come here all the way. A few of my friends from Dubai have come here, particularly Yunus Muhammad Kazia, who has come here with his friends. He is a person who has been so much involved in education and charity works, both in Dubai and in his hometown also. So I convey my thanks to him. And at the same time, I convey my thanks to all my friends whom I have not taken the name, but I appreciate your support to this institution, and I request you to keep supporting us to take this institution to its highest level. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the inspiring and valuable message. It means a lot to us. Your message was inspiring and interesting.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget the highest appreciation, not to utter words, but to live by them. A very special and rewarding moment, a moment to remember and appreciate the services endured and contributed to the school and society by Dr. Syed Hassan, the President of Shirur Welfare Trust. He is also specially being thanked and remembered for donating the total cost of a mini Olympic level swimming pool for Green Valley International School and its students. I am honored and delighted to invite on stage respected Dr. Hassan, President, Shirur Welfare Trust, for a very special lifetime achievement felicitation. I invite our honorable chief guest, Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director, MIT Manipal, along with Dr. Manjunath Patabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University, and other dignitaries on stage to award Dr. Hassan, President, Shirur Welfare Trust, for a special felicitation.
One of the awards is, it's a Lifetime Achievement Award of Dr. Syed Hassan Sahib.
Thank you, sir. I quote in the words of Henry Frederick, thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. Thankfulness may consider merely of words. Gratitude is shown in acts. I now call upon Sir Mohammad Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, Shirur Welfare Trust, on stage to honor our Chief Guest, Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director, MIT, for a very special felicitation. May I now invite on stage Honorable Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director, MIT Manipal, to be honored by a unique felicitation. Thank you, sir. May I now invite on stage respectable Dr. Manjunath Patabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University, for an exceptional felicitation by Sir Mohammad Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, Shirur Welfare Trust. Thank you, sir.
With fond appreciation and sincere gratitude, I now invite Sir Mohammad Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, Shiru Welfare Trust, on stage for a special felicitation for his immense contribution in guiding and supporting the school. I call upon our Chief Guest, Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director MIT Manipal, to honor Sir Mohammad Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee. Thank you, sir. With gratitude and gratefulness, I now invite on stage Dr. Manjunatha Patabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University, to felicitate Sir Syed Ibrahim, Secretary and Deputy Managing Trustee. Thank you, sir. Honorable guests, management members, and other dignitaries, kindly exit the stage to continue with the entertainment program. Kashmir to Kanyakumari, we have grade 3 boys and girls who are here to entertain us. Like the East meets the West, I'm sure all of us will have a great journey to the snow-capped mountains. And do not forget, Arabian Sea awaits us too.
बदर फिरते हैं जी फिर भी अपनी ठाट है। कभी कभी चले सीधे कभी मुड़ जाए, कभी कभी कहीं टूटे कभी जुड़ जाए। हम शाम शहर के चारों पहर के मूड में ढल जाए। कश्मीर में तू कन्याकुमारी, उत्तर में दक्षिण को अपना तू नाक मारी। कश्मीर तू मैं कन्याकुमारी, दिल बेच में जाए तो फिर ये दुनिया सारी है। मैं जरा सा पंक्चर तो तू हवा के जैसी है, साथ हो तो पहिए तकदीरों के टाइट हो। कभी कभी चले सीधे कभी मुड़ जाए, कभी कभी पैदल कभी उड़ जाए। हमें देख जमाने वालों की चाहे ना किसी उड़ जाए। कश्मीर में तू कन्याकुमारी, हल्के फुल्के पैकेट में देखो मुश्किल भारी। कश्मीर तू मैं कन्याकुमारी, हिंदी में गुस्ताखी है तो इंग्लिश में सॉरी।
That was certainly splendid. An impressive dance. I'm sure every one of you liked it. Now, we have grade 4 student. It's the time to disco.
We're just dancing, hey honey, we're just dancing, we're dancing the night away. We're just dancing, hey honey, we're just dancing, we're dancing
Thank you, students. That was a great performance. Audience, please show them your appreciation and give them a big clap. It's party time. Grade 5 students are here to rock to a very special celebration. Can anyone guess the name of the song? Yes, it's none other than I Am a Disco Dancer. 1, 2, 3. Here they go.
3, 2, 1, go.
ये रात में जो मजा है, मजा ये कुछ नया नया है। कि तुमको आज क्या हुआ है कि झूमता ही जा रहा है। झूम 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 बाबा, 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 झूम 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 बाबा।
जिंदगी मेरा गाना, मैं किसी का दीवाना। तो झूमो तो नाचो, आओ मेरे साथ नाचो गा। I am a disco dancer, I am a disco dancer.
A great performance. Grade 5 need a big round applause. Thank you, students.
A very special Hindi skit by grade 6, 7 and 8 students. Seniors have got lot of experience and knowledge and can teach us about handling life challenges.
It's important for younger generation to know the significance of respecting elders by listening and spending quality time with them.
शर्मा कहते हैं।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम शारदा है। मैं बस 7 दिन रहने के लिए आई हूँ। वो क्या है ना, बेटा घर की शिफ्टिंग में लगा है, तो मेरी देखभाल करने के लिए कोई नहीं था।
अच्छा, तो क्या करता है आपका बेटा?
बहुत बड़ी कंपनी में काम करता है। अरे जरा फोन लगा कर तो पूछ लो कि वो घर पहुंचा या नहीं।
सर रिंग रिंग।
हेलो बेटा।
हाँ माँ, मैं अभी मीटिंग में हूँ, थोड़ी देर में कॉल करता हूँ।
बेटा बस तुझसे इतना पूछना था, तूने खाना खाया कि नहीं?
माँ कहा ना, थोड़ी देर में कॉल करता हूँ। तो क्या कहा आपके होनहार बेटे ने?
थोड़ी देर में फोन करता हूँ कह के रख लिया उसने।
सालों से हूँ यहाँ, सब कुछ देख लिया मेरी आंखों ने। अब जितनी जल्दी आप इस जगह को अपनाएंगी उतना ही अच्छा होगा आपके लिए।
अब चलिए भी, मेरा बेटा ऐसा नहीं है, बहुत प्यार करता है मुझसे और मैं उसके बिना इस यहाँ कैसे रह सकती हूँ? उसके बिना बिल्कुल नहीं।
वैसे जगह उतनी भी बुरी नहीं है, शांति है, सुकून है, समय पे खाना मिल जाता है, कुछ दोस्त भी बन जाते हैं। और क्या चाहिए? मैं तो कहता हूँ बस हम भजन की तरफ अपना दिल लगाइए।
देखिए, जिसको कहना तो नहीं चाहिए, पर मैं कह रही हूँ कि आप मुझसे जलते हैं क्योंकि मेरा बेटा तो मुझे लेने आ जाएगा और आपको तो कोई पूछता तक नहीं।
अरे रहने दीजिए शारदा जी, नहीं उठाएगा।
हेलो बेटा।
माँ अभी थोड़ी देर में कॉल करता हूँ।
बेटा भूल जाता है, 15 दिन बीत गए हैं।
आता हूँ माँ, बस थोड़ी सी चीजें सेटल कर लूँ, फिर आता हूँ। आपको मेरी बातें बुरी लगती है, लेकिन मेरी बात मानिए, ये उम्मीद बांधने का कोई फायदा नहीं। जो हो रहा है उसे बर्दाश्त कर लीजिए, यही हमारा नसीब है।
नसीब तो आपका बुरा होगा। देख लीजिएगा, मेरा बेटा मुझे जरूर लेने आएगा और फिर मैं आपको बताऊंगी। मुझे तो बस इस बात की टेंशन है कि वो मेरे बिना कैसे रह पा रहा होगा।
देखिए शारदा जी, मैं भी चाहता हूँ कि आपका बेटा आपको लेने आए, लेकिन मैं जानता हूँ इस वृद्धाश्रम में जो एक बार आ गया वो उतनी आसानी से नहीं जाता है।
आप ना बेकार की बातें करते हैं, मुझे नहीं रहना यहाँ। मैं अभी मेरे बेटे को फोन लगाती हूँ। हेलो बेटा।
हाँ माँ।
बेटा तू मुझे यहाँ से लेके जा।
माँ काम का प्रेशर काफ़ी ज़्यादा है, तो मैं कह रहा था कि आप कुछ दिन वहाँ मैनेज कर लूँ। मैं बहुत जल्द आऊँगा आपको लेने, ठीक है माँ?
काम कीजिए, मेरी बेटी की फोटो दे दीजिए।
फोन करते हैं शारदा जी।
एक और बार ट्राई कीजिए ना। पहली बार नहीं हुआ है मेरे साथ। शारदा जी पहली नहीं थी जिन्होंने मेरे सामने दम तोड़ दिया। ना जाने क्यों इतनी उम्मीदें पार रखी थी उन्होंने। उम्मीदों से सिर्फ दर्द मिलता है। छिप! क्यों छोड़ जाते हैं बच्चे हमें यहाँ दिल मारने के लिए? अरे कोई है? शारदा जी के बेटे को लेकर आओ और कह दो कि 1 हफ्ता हो गया और ले जाओ उनके सामान और उन्हें भी।
सुनिए।
लो, एक गया नहीं, एक आ गया।
अरे नहीं नहीं भाई साहब, मैं यहाँ ज्यादा दिन के लिए नहीं आया हूँ। मैं तो यहाँ 7 दिन के लिए आया हूँ।
शारदा जी भी वही कह रही थी और ये भाई साहब भी वही कह रहे हैं।
उसके बाद मेरा बेटा आएगा और मुझे ले जाएगा।
दोस्तों, माता पिता वो पूजनीय है जो हमें भगवान से भी बढ़कर सुख सुविधाएं प्रदान करते हैं। माता पिता अपने बच्चों की खुशी के लिए किसी भी हद तक जा सकते हैं। अपने बच्चों को खुशी के लिए वो उनके हर खुशी का त्याग करते हैं। इसलिए दोस्तों, अपने माता पिता को हमेशा खुशी और प्यार से रख लेना। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, students. That was a great performance. A very good thought for all of us. Really a meaningful act. The plot of the story was truly inspirational.
Friends, hold your breath as a troup of dancers are going to set a stage on fire. Now we have grade 7 student with a very special song, Tu Meri Agal Bagal Mein,
मैं तेरे अगल बगल हूँ.
We also have a girls with a song, आज बलिए नच बलिए.
आजा प्यार की हो डील बोले तो हार्ट हवा यार सौदा सौदा ओहो दोनों डील कर वेरी टाइट खाली बिली रोकने का नहीं तेरा पीछा करूं तो टोकने का नहीं खाली बिली रोकने का नहीं तेरा पीछा करूं तो टोकने का नहीं मैं तुझ पे राइट मेरा तू है डिलाइट मेरा तेरा रास्ता जो रोकू चौंकने का नहीं तेरा डॉगी तो मुझ पे भौंकने का नहीं तेरा पीछा करूं तो रोकने का नहीं खाली बिली रोकने का नहीं तेरा पीछा करूं तो टोकने का नहीं तुम मेरे अगल बगल है मैं तेरे अगल बगल हूँ तुम मेरे अगल बगल है मैं तेरे अगल बगल हूँ you ready? Sit down, let me tell you a little story about two cool cats, yeah, Bunty or Bubbly, coming in at an angle that they better than the rest. When you're looking in their hearts, them in the past the test. They are coming to your town, they hustle and they hustle now. Making money all around, never do they settle down.
आजा उड़िए चल उड़िए आजा उड़िए उड़ बैठिए आजा उड़िए चल उड़िए आजा उड़िए उड़ बैठिए
आंधी आंधी गलियां च चल नचिए हीरा दिया गलियां च चल नचिए बस गिनला
on the dance floor कुड़िए ओ चूड़ियां चढ़ा दूं ओ मेलियां करा दूं ओ चाचा पवा
कहीं आग लगे लग जावे कोई नाग डसे डस जावे कभी गगन गिरे गिर जावे चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए इस टूटे दिल की पीड़ सही ना जाए जा ना जाए जिया ना जाए जिया हर वक्त गुजर जाता है दर्द ठहर जाता है सब भूल भी जाए कोई कुछ याद मगर आता है जिस पेड़ को बेलिए लिपटे वो सूखे टूटे सिमटे फूलों के बाग का वादा पर कांटे गले ज्यादा ना दवा लगे ना दुआ लगे ये प्रेम रोग है हो कहीं आग लगे लग जावे कहीं आग लगे लग जावे कोई नाग डसे डस जावे कभी गगन गिरे गिर जावे चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए इस टूटे दिल की पीड़ सही ना
That was indeed an awesome and amazing piece. Thank you, students.
The world is one and the sky has no limit. Persistence is not one long race. We have grade 6 students who are here to rock the stage with a special performance. Old is gold. Whatever is old is as important as gold. Don't you agree with me? Now, over to the stage performance.
तुमने वो क्या देखा जो कहा दीवाना
हमको नहीं कुछ समझ जरा समझाना
प्यार तुम्हें किस मोड़ पे ले आया ये दिल करे हाय हाय कोई ये बताए क्या होगा
प्यार हमें किस मोड़ पे ले आया के दिल करे हाय हाय कोई ये बताए क्या होगा
हम भी वो हैं जो कभी किसी के पीछे नहीं खड़े होते जहाँ खड़े हो जाते हैं लाइन वहीं से शुरू होती है
बत्तियाँ बुझा दो अरे बत्ती तो बुझा दे यार
ने फरमाया कि पैरों पे अपने खड़े हो के दिखलाओ, फिर ये जमाना तुम्हारा है। जमाने के सुरताल के साथ चलते चले जाओ, फिर हर तराना तुम्हारा, फसाना तुम्हारा है। अरे तो लो भैया हम अपने पैरों के ऊपर खड़े हो गए और मिला ली है ताल, दबा लेगा दांतों तले उंगलियां लियां, ये जहां देख कर अपनी चाल। के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी, और हम नाचे बिन घुंघरू के पग घुंघरू बांध मीरा नाची थी। वो तीर भला किस काम का है जो तीर निशाने से झुके रे।
Excuse me, please. You see, the whole country of the system is juxtapositioned by the hemoglobin in the atmosphere because you are a sophisticated rhetorician intoxicated by the exuberance of your own babasate.
My name is Anthony Gonsalves.
Gonsalves?
Right. My name is Anthony Gonsalves. मैं दुनिया में अकेला हूँ, दिल भी है खाली, घर भी है खाली, इसमें रहेगी कोई किस्मत वाली। आए जिसे मेरी याद आए जब चाहे चली आए, जिसे मेरी याद आए जब चाहे चली आए। रूप महल प्रेम गली खोली नंबर 420।
Excuse me, please. My name is Frankie?
No.
No. Sebastian?
No.
Goldie? Soldie?
No! Anthony Gonsalves!
Oh yes! Anthony Gonsalves!
Thank you very much. It was really enchanting.
Dear audience, I hope you're enjoying. It is not over yet. It is just
a beginning.
There are yet more mesmerizing performances to come.
I think there should be a regulation on social media. Using too much of social media can cause mentally and physically. Now we have special skit on impact of social media. The famous and trending social media, Instagram, Facebook and WhatsApp. Nothing is up, just getting addicted up.
Chirvena.
Today, modern society relies on social media with a vast technology development. We can feel proud that we are moving towards the superpower of nations. Yet, we need to have concern about the overuse of social media and its impact. Our performers are here to enact a meaningful skit on the impact of social media on youngsters. Get ready to witness it.
Ha ha ha! I am the #1 American social media and social networking service. I am the largest networking site in the world. Recently, I've lost the trust of millions of my users by allowing the third parties to access the data of over 87 million users. But I shall carry on my mission of attracting my buddies. Ha ha ha!
Hello, my dear users. I've been able to capture the imagination of millions of people across the world. They can communicate and share videos. They waste a lot of time on me. I never let them divert their attention from me.
I was launched as a unique social networking platform that is completely based on sharing photos and videos. I have become an addiction to my users. They cannot live without me.
I am an American multinational company company, that's Google. It specializes with internet-related services and products. But if you accidentally close me off, I will close all the tabs without any warning.
I'm a very simple social network. I allow you to be aware of everything that interests you, such as communities, celebrities, or just people who are not famous, but who you know. But there's a lot of spam on the social network, and this is not so controlled. This makes me fast in terms of number of tweets, and sometimes the trust on me is lost.
I am an internet portal that incorporates a search engine and a direct worldwide website organized in the hierarchy of the topic category. But there's a lot of wrong information on the internet. Anyone can post anything, and much of it is garbage. And there are a lot of cheating sites too.
Ha ha ha, whatever guys, you're signed in on time, I appreciate that. Today, I invite you to this chat room to give you a visual treat that you will never ever forget.
We are all at your service, Master.
Mark these words, my friends. One day, the virtual world will dance to my tunes. But for now, let's sign out.
Oh, what a surprise. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Bhuvana. Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. You know, sir, your daughter is a very brilliant girl. She is an all-rounder. She is very good at studies, an excellent sports person, and a wonderful dancer. Her hard work and determination will definitely bring laurels to the school. You are indeed lucky to be blessed with such a talented daughter.
But I'm not sure, you know, ma'am. Chatting and wasting her time.
I'm not wasting my time, my dear mom. I'm opening windows to the world.
Windows to the world? What does that mean?
Don't feel her. She will manage. She's my daughter.
That's my dad.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a call.
All right, I'll take a leave. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, my online buddies, they are waiting for me. Leave me alone. Who are you?
Who am I is not important. What's important is that you have become my victim in the latest world.
Don't punish me for this. I beg you. On my knees, I beg you.
Your mistakes are my life, my charming young lady. Your life is over. Soon, millions of people will laugh at your image. They will tear you to pieces. They will drink your blood. It's your destiny.
निकाल तो नहीं
What happened, Bhuvana? Get up, my child. Call the doctor.
Doctor, there's an emergency. Doctor, please make it fast. I want life, more young blood, and my next victim is sitting somewhere among you. Ha ha ha.
Hello, sir.
Don't worry, she'll be all right. Her only problem is the fear of social media.
Fear?
Yes. She is so exposed to the social media. It's the most effective antivirus that causes havoc to the life of the beloved. Take care, sir.
My poor child, how can I help out of this?
I think it will be better to consult a social networking expert for the best solution. I know an expert, you can go and meet him.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Sir? Sir, my daughter is...
More importantly, social media apps in which they communicate throughout the day and often from the night.
But sir, I always had a keen watch on my daughter.
That's not enough. Monitoring the browser used by a daughter and taking correct steps is important. Parents should guide their children not to share their personal information in an unknown website. Parents should regularly check their pictures posted by their children online.
Thanks a lot, sir, for your valuable information and suggestion.
Please take care of your daughter, sir. I shall help her to remove the content from the net. Take care, sir.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thanks.
You just keep that chair.
So if you or your children are worried about using social media, just keep the information about the website before believing in it and keep the privacy setting updated. If you use the social media correctly, it will enhance your life instead of taking it over.
Thank you, grade 9 and 11 students, for the informative and revealing skit.
Hold your breath. Something incredible is coming your way.
Dancing is surely the most basic and relevant forms of expression. We have grade 8 boys who are here to dance to Sara Zamana. And do not forget, we also have grade 8 girls who are here to rock the stage with SRK's remix.
का दीवाना ज़माना कहे फिर क्यों बुरा है दिल लगाना ये सारा ज़माना हसीनों का दीवाना ज़माना कहे फिर क्यों बुरा है दिल लगाना ये सारा ज़माना।
ये कलयुग है, कलयुग। यहाँ लोग सिर्फ एक ही मतलब के लिए जीते, अपने मतलब के लिए।
नचेंगा आज राजा नचेंगा मचेंगा मचेंगा ढोल अभी बजेंगा दिनों दिन दाप देखो आज राजा नचेंगा आया तेरा आया राजा नच मेरे साथ आजा भूल के तू बाजू वाली खिड़की लेने आया सिम्बा तेरी फिरकी लेने आया सिम्बा तेरी फिरकी।
है जश्न चलेगा, ये हो टगर वो हो टगर मैं न रुकेगा। आइला रे आइला आती जमाइला, आइला रे आइला आती जमाइला।
मुझको क्या हुआ है, क्यों मैं खो गया, पागल था मैं पहले या अब हो गया। गोरे गोरे का ये तीखी तीखी नजरें, ये हिरनी जैसी चाल, आंखें खुली हो या हो बंद, दीदार उनका होता है। कैसे कहूँ मैं ओ यारा, ये प्यार कैसे होता है। देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी, धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी। देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी, धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी। दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं, आज ज़मीं पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं। अगलो होश नमी दानम, हम है दिल है और जानम, बस दीवानगी 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 है। ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर, ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर, ओ बस दीवानगी 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 है। All the hot girls put your hands up and say, oh Shanti oh. All the cool boys come on make some noise and say, oh Shanti oh. सूरज हुआ मत्थम, चांद जलने लगा, आसमां ये हाय क्यों पिघलने लगा। मैं तेरा हेरा 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 हाय रे जबरा होए रे जबरा फैन हो गया। मैं तेरा जबरा होए रे जबरा फैन हो गया। ओ तुझे देख के दिल में ठंडा हो गया। मैं तेरा जबरा होए रे जबरा फैन हो गया।
दिल फिकर आजा इधर, बीट पे लगा ले तू ठुमका।
1 2 3 4 get on the dance floor।
1 2 3 4 get on the dance floor। Shake the booty, shake the booty, go hard, show it down, hit you with the party, hit you with the gimme, 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 gimme some more.
1 2 3 4 get on the dance floor। Shake the booty, shake the booty, go hard, show it down, hit you with the party, hit you with the gimme, 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 gimme some more.
Thank you, grade A student. It was stunning performance. Now we have a Kannada skit, Panchatantra, 5 lives. I'm sure everyone are waiting eagerly. Stay calm and carefully.
गाल रहे माइक इट रही ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸದಾನಂದ್ ರಾವ್ ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ಈ ಊರಿನ ಆಗರ್ಭ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ. ನನಗೆ 3 ಜನ ಗಂಡ್ಮಕ್ಳು. 3 ಜನರನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಮುದ್ದಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿರೋದೇ ತಪ್ಪಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡದೆ 3 ಹೊತ್ತು ಮನೇಲಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಹಣ ಏನೋ ಇದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಕೂಡಿಟ್ಟ ಹಣ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ನನ್ಗದೇ ತಲೆನೋವಾಗಿದೆ. ಓಹೋ, ಯಾರೋ ಬಂದ ಹಾಗಿದೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ನಾನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಏನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು?
ಹಲೋ, ಮದುವೆ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ವಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂತ ಬಂದೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಯಾವಾಗ ಮದುವೆ?
ಇದೇ ತಿಂಗಳು 15ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿಗೆ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು.
ಅಂದ ಹಾಗೆ ನಿಮ್ ಮಗ ಏನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು?
ಅವನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂಪನಿನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
ನನ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ನೋಡ್ ಗೆಳೆಯ, ನನ್ಗದೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ತಲೆನೋವಾಗಿದೆ. ನನ್ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಮುದ್ದಾಗೇನೋ ಬೆಳೆಸಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡದೆ ಮನೇಲೆ 3 ಹೊತ್ತು ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾರೆ.
ನೋಡಿ ಸದಾನಂದರಾಯರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಹಣ ಇದ್ರು ಸಹ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಅವರ ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಲ್ಲೋದ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಕೂಡಿಟ್ಟ ಹಣ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ತಾನೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ನೀವೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ 3 ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಕರೆದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಷರತ್ತು ಹಾಕಿ, 1 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 10,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ದುಡಿದು ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆಗ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಜೀವನದ ನಿಜವಾದ ಕಷ್ಟ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಸರಿ, ನಾನೇ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು.
ಖಂಡಿತ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಸಮಯ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನೋಡೋಣ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರಂತೆ. ಕರಿತೀನಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ. ಸತೀಶ, ರಮೇಶ, ಸುರೇಶ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ? ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಡ್ರೋ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು.
ಅಪ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಪಬ್ಜಿ ಆಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಏನ್ ವಿಷಯ ಅಂತ ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಪ್ಪ. ನಾ ಗೇಮನ್ನು ಅರ್ಧದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಸಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. ಅಪ್ಪ, ನಮ್ಗೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಸ್ವಿಗ್ಗಿಯಿಂದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಹೇಗೆ?
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಊಟ, ನಿದ್ರೆ, ತಿಂಡಿ ಇಂಥದ್ದೇ ಆಯ್ತು. ಒಂಚೂರು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಆಗೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ?
ಅಪ್ಪ, ನಾವೀಗಾಗಲೇ ಫುಲ್ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಪ್ಪ, ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿಟ್ಟಿರಲ್ಲ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸೇರುವುದು?
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ ಅಪ್ಪ. ಐಫೋನ್ ಹೊಸ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಏನೋ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದಂತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟಾಗಿ ತಗ್ಸ್ಕೊಡಿ ನನಗೆ.
ನೋಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನಾನು ಇನ್ ಮುಂದೆ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಂತಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಷರತ್ತು ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನು 1 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ನನಗೆ 10,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ತಂದ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಆಸ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡದಿದ್ರು ಧೈರ್ಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಈಗ ಹೊರಡಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಾಕಿದ್ದೇನೋ ಆಯ್ತು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಕಣ್ಣಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ನೋಡೋಣ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಯಾರಿಗೋ ಬಂಕ್ ಫೋನ್.
ಇದೇನು ಹೀಗಾಗೋಯ್ತು? ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಅಪ್ಪನ ದುಡ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿದ್ವಿ. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಆಚೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರು.
ಮುಂದೇನ್ ಮಾಡುದಣ್ಣ? ನಾವೀಗ ಏನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುದು? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ?
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡಣ್ಣ, ನಾನೀಗ ತುಂಬಾ ಹಸಿವಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಣ್ಣ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. 1 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 10,000 ಸಂಪಾದಿಸಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಹಾಕಿದ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಗೆಲ್ಲಲೇಬೇಕು.
ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾತ್ ಮಾರ್ನಳ್ಳಿ ಅಣ್ಣ. ಏನ್ರೋ ಇದು? ನಮ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ದಿನದಿಂದ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಡಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಸುಪಾರಿಗಳು ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೀಗಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೋಗತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದೆ?
ಹೌದು, ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಸಣ್ಣ
ಸಲ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸ್ಕೆಚ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಒಂದೇ ಸಲ ಸೆಟ್ಲ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಯಾರೋ ಶ್ರೀಮಂತರ ಮನೆ ಮಕ್ಳು ತರನೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು.
ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ. ನನ್ನ ಮುಖ ಏನ್ರೋ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್!
ಓಯ್, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೀಗ ನಾವು ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾತಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾಗ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕುಯ್ದಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತೇನೆ.
ನನಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಗೇಮ್ ಆಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡುದಾದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಅಣ್ಣ, ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಝೊಮ್ಯಾಟೊ ಇಂದ ಫುಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತೆ.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಇವರೇನಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಣ್ಣ? ನೋಡಿ ಅಣ್ಣ, ನಾವೇ ಮನೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೂ ಲಾಭವಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಹಣ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಾ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪನ ಹತ್ರ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹಣ ಇದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪನ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡಿ.
ಅಪ್ಪ ನಮಗೆ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಆಚೆ ಕಳಿಸುವಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲೂ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಧೈರ್ಯದಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೆಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಅದು ಅಣ್ಣ ಅಪ್ಪನ ನಂಬರ್ 9448409643. ಏನೋ ಅಣ್ಣ ಇದು? ಯಾರ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ? ಇದು ಅಪ್ಪನ ನಂಬರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು?
ಏನ್ರು ನಕ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಹೇಳ್ರು.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಣ್ಣ, ಅದು ಅಪ್ಪ ಈಗ ಆಫೀಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಫೀಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್.
ಹಲೋ, ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾತ್ಮಾರ್ನಳ್ಳಿ ಅಣ್ಣ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಏನ್ರೋ ಇದು? ಅಣ್ಣನ ಅಕ್ಕನ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರು.
ಅಣ್ಣ ಅಣ್ಣ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಇರಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಲೋ, ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾತ್ಮಾರ್ನಳ್ಳಿ ಅಣ್ಣ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಣ್ಣನ ಶಿಷ್ಯ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ 3 ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇನ್ನು 1 ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಆಳದ ಮರದ ಹತ್ರ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ 3 ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಕುಯ್ದಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತೇವೆ.
ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಣ ಬಂತು.
ಯಾವನೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾತ್ಮಾರ್ನಳ್ಳಿ ಅಣ್ಣ?
ಇವರೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಣ್ಣ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಕಿಡ್ನಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಣ ಬೇಕೆಂದು ಒತ್ತಾಯಿಸಿದ್ದು.
ಏನು, ನಿಮಗೆ ಹಣ ಬೇಕಾ? ಬನ್ನಿ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ಗೆ, ಏರೋಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಹತ್ತಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಮುಖ ಏನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ಯೋ? ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮನ ಒಳಾಕೋ. ಏಯ್,
ಕ್ಯಾತ್ಮಾರ್ನಳ್ಳಿ ಅಣ್ಣ.
ಏಯ್, ನಡ್ಯೋ.
ಶಭಾಷ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಗಮನಿಸಿದ್ದೆ. ನೀವು ಸರಿಯಾದ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಈ ಕಳ್ಳರನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿದುಕೊಟ್ರಿ. ನೀವು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಮಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವನ್ನು ವ್ಯರ್ಥಪಡಿಸ್ತಿದ್ರಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಹಾಕಿರೋ ಷರತ್ತನ್ನು ಗೆಲ್ಲಿ.
ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗಲಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ಉಪಕಾರವಾಯಿತು.
Thank you, students, for the meaning skit. Now we move on to the concluding dance by girls of grade 9 and boys of grade 10. I'm sure it's going to be rocking as their colorful attires and moves will set the stage on fire.
Now for a grand finale. It's a medley of Hindi and English. Let's nacho and love you zindagi.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world is turning inside out. Yeah, I'm floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Shooting stars up into the skies.
लगा सनसेट है भाई तेरा हुल सेट है मोशन भी देखो मेरा बनने लगा देखो तो हसीना को वाना भी करीना को तुमको का फीवर है चढ़ने लगा थोड़ा हार्ड सा होके थोड़ा जेंटल सा होके थोड़ा सेंटी सा होके थोड़ा मेंटल सा होके सारे 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 Let's not draw. चलो नाचो Everybody let's nacho
जो दिल से लगे उसे कह दो हाय 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 जो दिल ना लगे उसे कह दो बाय 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 आने दो दिल में आ जाने दो कह दो मुस्कुराहट को हाय 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 जाने दो दिल से चले जाने दो कह दो घबराहट को बाय 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 बाय
Love you जिंदगी न पास तू तो आती ढंग से सांस नहीं चिड़चिड़ा सा रहता हूँ मैं लगता कुछ भी खास नहीं जब से मरने लगे हैं तुझ पे बचने की कोई आस नहीं मेरी जिंदगी में आई जब से वाइब ही बदल गई घूमता था मैं अवारा लाइफ सी संभल गई दुनिया मेरी डार्क सी में लाइट सी एक जल गई है मेरी बातों में तो कोसा गया मेरी रातों में दिन हो सा गया प्यार कहते जिसको फाइनली वो हो सा गया फाइनली 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 रहा ना पहले से शायद समझ में कुछ न आए बोलो ना क्या किया जाए अब आंखों से नींद है गायब खुश हूँ मैं इतना क्यों तुझको तो बच्चों में क्यों जाने क्या हुआ मुझे तेरे प्यार में चमकू जैसे जुगनू
Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibandale, Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibanda, Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibandale, Halamati Habibu, Halamati Habibu.
Malama pita pita de, malama pita pita de, malama pita pita de.
student, that was a divine and a grand performance. Now we have vote of thanks from Nidma.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Good evening to everyone gathered here. It has been such an honor to be part of this wonderful event, the annual day of Green Valley International School. On behalf of the management, the principal and teachers, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Commander Dr. Anil Rana, Director, MIT Manipal, who spent his busiest time gracing the occasion. Today, we had the opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this is definitely encouraging for the future events. Thank you, sir. We are ever grateful to Dr. Manjunatha Patabi, Professor and Chairman, Department of Material Science, Mangalore University, for accepting our invite and being present here with us today to grace this occasion. In addition, we are grateful to you for your thoughts that have enlightened our minds and shown us a new path. A big thank you, sir. A sincere thanks to Dr. Syed Hassan, President Shiru Welfare Trust, who has been a pillar of support from the inception of this school. Your contribution towards education has been a great privilege to every student. Thank you, sir. Our heartfelt thanks, Sir Mohammad Miran, Senior Vice President and Managing Trustee, for his never-ending support and guidance. Are ever grateful to you, sir, for providing this wonderful opportunity of education in a small village with almost world-class facilities. Had it not been for your magnanimity and the spirit of generosity, an educational institution like this would never have been born. We are ever grateful and thankful to you, sir. We are ever thankful to you, Sir Syed Ibrahim, Secretary and Deputy Managing Trustee, Shiru Welfare Trust. Words can neither qualify nor quantify how helpful your guidance and advice have been. We are forever grateful for your support and your directions. Thank you, sir. A leader not only shows the way, but also walks the way. With the team, a big thanks to the principal, Dr. John Matthew. I must say, Green Valley International School is an immaculate amalgam of academic excellence and cultural activities. This is the attribute of dynamic leadership. We are blessed to be guided by a resolute leader who has ardently lived by the very motto, virtue alone ennobles. Thank you, sir. A gracious and heartfelt thanks to the Chief Coordinator, Meena Ma'am, for utmost dedication and continuous support in every activity and in the academic improvements. Thank you, ma'am. With deep reverence and gratitude, we would like to thank our facilitators for making us for what we are today. We place on record the contribution and effort made by them. Thank you, dear teachers. Parents are the stars that guide you. To the love and care they hide you. They have certainly been a source of inspiration, support, and cooperation. The credit goes to you, dear parents, for being the key players. Thank you, parents. We are indebted to the members, to the non-teaching faculty. Finally, we thank our blooming buds for their cute performance through various programs on the stage. Thank you, students. Kindly raise for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत